Hey George, how's it going, bro? It's been a while.
Yeah, brother, it's been a while, hasn't it? Things are going pretty good. I'm so sorry to hear about Dad. I'll look forward to seeing you though next week when I come over for the wake.
Yeah, it is sad to hear about Dad. Dad left a lot behind that means a lot to both you and I know it would mean a lot to Mom if we could agree on everything and make everything a mutual agreement. Is there anything you wanted to talk about to start?
Well, I just wanted to make sure that you and Teddy and your wife are doing okay.
Yeah, we're doing as good as we can. You know, this is Teddy's first death in the family, so it's a little fresh for him. And me and Betty are doing as good as we possibly can as well. And we hope that you're doing good too. And we're excited to see Mom coming up as well.
Things are going good, and I just talked to Mom. I know she still doesn't like Charlotte that much, but I am planning on asking Charlotte to marry me, Ron. So I hope you don't mind.
Hey, man, don't mind at all. Congratulations. I hope everything works out.
Thanks,
Um,
thanks, bro. I'm gonna hope that you and Betty can be there for us. But I guess bro, I was really hoping that I could get that ring that Dad had. I was really having my heart set on that ring so that I could, get Charlotte to marry me. I Times have been tough in the cosmetic business and all, and I know Charlotte. She works real hard, so
yeah, I totally understand. I think that would be really cool for you and Charlotte to have something to share and bond over Dad. So I think you deserved the ring. Going off the ring, he left his pocket watch as well, and it's really a memento of our father. So I think it would be cool to each take away a piece of jewelry that he used to have, if that was okay with you.
Oh, absolutely. Bro, that pocket watch is totally yours. I loved that thing, and I'm glad that Teddy can probably have it someday too. Given all the acid that I took in college, man, I don't know if Shar and I are going to plan on having any kids. You know how it goes. So maybe Teddy can get the pocket watch. But
Yeah, I think he would really like that. I appreciate that, George.
yeah, no problem. I had a good time as kids. I know that you were the big brother and bossed me around a lot, but I sure did enjoy collecting stamps together. That was really fulfilling.
I agree. I think collecting stamps was really cool to share with our father, especially as children. I really would like to be able to share the same experience with Teddy. Me and him he's really starting to reach an age that I'm trying to bond with him. So how did you want to do the stamps? I would really like to have them, but I also wanted to pass it by you as well.
Hey, I think that's a great idea, bro. I can be the big uncle with Teddy and help him collect stamps too. And if you're willing and interested in collecting stamps with Teddy, I think that would just be totally awesome.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I appreciate that again. Because it was a shared bond between me, you, and Dad. I don't want to take them all because I do want you to have memories of Dad. If you wanted to split them 50-50, that would be fine with me.
Oh, that sounds really nice. I know that the collection was appraised at close to 6 grand last year at one of the stamp collections, and we can keep it in the family. Let's be sure to split it up 50-50. And if you want to keep the collection all together when you and Teddy are going out to shows, hey, no problem. Maybe I can show up to a show too with my half of the collection.
Yeah, that would be great because, I don't really care about the value of the stamps. I more just care about the bond between me and Teddy. So I think that works out perfectly for all of us.
Right on, bro. That sounds good. Maybe we can even frame some of the nicer pieces if I'm getting half and put it up in the foyer of the cosmetics company for guests to see when they come visit.
I think they would really enjoy that. I guess the last couple things that Dad has left for us is Bonzo and the club membership. The club membership, I don't really have an interest in, but Teddy, once again, he really wants a dog. He's really becoming that age where I do want the bond with him. So if we could have Bonzo, so I don't have to buy Teddy another dog, and then you could have the club membership, which could help with the cosmetic business. that could help you bring in customers if you agree.
What a great idea, bro. You know, I am not so much for that old boys club, but it'll be great to maintain some of the contacts that Dad has established there over the years. And Bonzo, well, shucks. Charlotte and I, we're just like two hippies on the wind. We just fly by night wherever we go, and we just never know where we're going to settle down. So Bonzo just might cramp our style, because when she's not accounting up in the office and I'm not hanging out in the office working the cosmetics, you know, we just like to get on that road and ride, me and Charlotte. So Bonzo, you can have him, bro. And that club membership, it'll be real nice to have something to come home to.
Yeah, sweet. I appreciate that. I know Teddy and Betty will love having a dog around the house while I'm away doing my dentist thing.
Well, perfect. You know, I know Bonzo's worth is $2 to $3 grand, being such a stud in the neighborhood. So, hey, maybe I can pick up Bonzo when the time is right. You never know.
Yep, exactly. He'll produce some beautiful dogs.
That's right. So yeah, cosmetics have been going good. I'm glad that I went into the family business, and I'm just so happy to hear that your dentistry practice is going well.
Yeah, it's going good. You know, I've put a lot of time and money into it, and it's really about to start booming. You know, it's cool because I have a schedule that I can kind of be flexible with, but right now I don't have a young dentist to help me, so I'm really just on my own trying to make the business as big as I can and do as well as I can.
Yeah, I know. You know, the only time that Charlotte ever gets off really is after that heavy tax season. We do like to have a lot of time over the holidays, and sorry we missed you last Christmas up at the house in Maine, but it looks like you and Betty and Teddy have been spending a lot of time out there.
Yeah, you know, Teddy, he gets extended vacations, you know, for President's Day and all the other national holidays. So we're able to make it up there quite a bit. Betty and Teddy, they both really enjoy it up there. I'm trying to, you know, hopefully teach him how to ski, and there's tennis courts that they really enjoy. So yeah, we definitely enjoy going up there.
Right on. So, you know, I'm glad that Rosie still wants to get up there.
Yeah, you know, seems like she needs a little help while she's around there just because of her health and everything. And I know sometimes we have a little bit of disagreement of being at the house together, which I would love to talk about. And, you know, I have no problem helping Mom in August when she likes going there. You know, I don't want that to count as my time while I'm there helping Mom. But I have no problem. I think it'd be good for Teddy and Betty to be around Mom as well and help her after everything that's been going on. So if you wanted to split the other 11 months 50-50, or just really let each other know a good schedule of when we're each there so we don't bump into each other, because I know you like the house to yourself, that would be sweet. My only real concern is, you know, just making sure we keep the house clean, picking up after ourselves, and so when Mom gets there, we don't have to move everything around the house.
Oh yeah, hey, I wanted to apologize about that last time we ate all the food in the fridge. You know, I left you that case of Michelob, but I guess you don't drink Michelob much anymore, huh?
No, you know, since starting the business, I've had to cut back on my drinking a little bit.
No problem. You know, I tell you, it would be great to get Rosie up there as much as possible. And whenever we're flexible and she's heading up, Charlotte and I are happy to head on up. You know, we love to roll up a joint up there when we're right by the Acadia National Park. And, you know, who knows? Maybe Mom will come around now that Dad is dead and start smoking the medicinal. You just never know. So we can definitely help out. You know, if you and Betty and Teddy want to head up there as much as you want, be my guest, and splitting every other month, just be sure to keep me on track, because sometimes I've got my head deep in the cosmetics business right now, so I might forget who's on or who's off during the year. Just let's keep in touch on that one. But of course,
Yeah.
we'll help out with Rosie, mom, and the house as much as we can. And again, sorry about that mess we left last time.
No worries at all. No worries at all. I appreciate you thinking about me with the Michelob and apologizing about that. I think it's great that we're both looking out for mom's interest and trying to make her as comfortable and accommodate her own house for her as much as we can. There's no reason to pay for a house if she can't use it. So yeah, that sounds good. Like I said, my schedule is pretty flexible and I know I can take some weekends off about 3 weeks in advance. So I can always let you know the weekends I want to go up. And if we have a conflict of you wanting to be there and whatever, we can just discuss it, talk about it, be brothers, and we'll figure it out as the time goes.
Yeah, you bet. Things are going great for me in the cosmetics business, bro. I tell you, our dad, James Carter, he was a good man and he, really taught me well. So if you're confident with me running the business as CEO, I'm happy to get behind the wheel of that car and make sure we make it as profitable as we can and just support Rosie until she goes, because if one thing Dad's passing has taught me is that family is the most important thing.
Yeah, you know what? I'm really happy that you took ownership of the company, and I think everyone in the family trusts you and knows that you're a good businessman. So we're all behind you and all your life decisions and wanting to take control. So I have no problem with that at all.
Well, that sounds awesome, bro. I'll get on a flight and I'll head on over next week for Dad's wake, and just thank you so much for being there.
Yeah, you too. It was good talking to you, George.
Talk to you soon, bro.
See ya.
Bye.